Jared Croker has spoken about the confidence he has in the Raiders continuing a run towards the finals tonight. He plays in game number 228, joining the great Steve Walters, can kickstart their second half of the season. And they will need to, because they have a tough run home between now and the finals in September. It's Matt Lodge. Again, what an atmosphere that was. Here he is now, ducking under the tackle of Boyd, putting Nikorima under pressure. Whitehead picks it up, he dummies, and he'll run away to score. The Broncos playmakers under pressure. They cough one up, and Whitehead scores the first points here tonight. Went to Belmore, now he's a Raider in 2018, getting a chance here tonight in the big time. Louis to play it. Again, 30 metres out. Caesar, no pressure on this kick. It's out towards Croker once again, up against Asako, and Croker was taken off the ball. It'll be a penalty. Was it Nikorima coming through? The start of the season was so poor. Croker hits the uprights. Not quite Latrell Mitchell-like from last night in Adelaide. Fairly stagnant on the defensive line, and as a result, they went a long way. Boyd, quick play the ball. Hodgson, Grubbers in behind them. Here's a chase. Whitehead's there again. Asako won the race, but only by the skin of his teeth. While we watch the replay, there's a penalty here for Canberra. In Broncos territory. No dramas this time around for Jared Croker. Milford off the left, then the right. Goes to Glenn. It's a ball around the back. Play on here for Corey Oates. He'll straighten. And loves a little second phase action against a disjointed defensive line with his frame. He can be hard to bring down. And it's a one-on-one tackle. He was handled there. McCulloch puts the kick up. Abbey going back. It's a good kick. A floater, and it came down half a metre inside the goal line, and then he's rattled. A terrific tackle by Alex Glenn.
At the moment, they're just a little bit too jumpy, too panicky with the ball.
I guess the bonus for the Broncos is that it's only 8-0. It's been all Canberra, but only 8 points on the scoreboard.
And comfortably their best chance of the game here as Mago plays it from McCulloch. Comes out to Corbin Sims. He gets a touch straight away. They'll play it in front of the uprights. McCulloch waits at dummy half. Maguire will juggle. Cost him a chance at tipping it on to Milford on his outside, who was screaming for the ball, and he was through a hole as well. McCulloch, a couple of steps out of dummy half. Nikorima kicks. Roberts is there. He got a hand to it, but lost it forward. Abbey comes up with it.
There is David Fafita, and you want to feel old, boys. This is the first young man born in the 21st century to play NRL footy.
Ipswich boy still is at home. Used to leave 4:30 from Ipswich on the train to get down to Keebra Park. South Junior come through the QAS program with Kevy Walters. Real star in the making. Had the pleasure of working with him in the Queensland 18s and he is the real deal. We'll see how he goes tonight.
Well, the moment the Broncos get the ball in their hands, he'll be out there. For the moment, they're on their own line yet again. Paulo is turning that shoulder and runs towards Sims and also Maguire. Hodgson comes to Caesar. Wide pass from dummy half. Austin on his left hand side for Kotrick. What a ball. It was so slick. From the middle of the field to the edge, and Kotrick scores Canberra's second try.
They're playing the game perfectly tonight, the Canberra Raiders. They're attacking exactly where they've trained all week.
Croker from out wide. It is arrow straight. Brad Abbey has made every post a winner, as they say in the classics here tonight. Kicking behind them wasn't a deep one, and Asako cleans it up pretty easily for the Broncos. And here is David Fafita. And just to make us all feel a little bit older, Kevy, you think that he was born in February of 2000. Sam Thaiday made his debut in 2003 when this young man was 3 years of age. How does Sam feel?
Another HIA for the Brisbane Broncos. Jay Jasua going up the tunnel with an HIA. and curiously also a limp Matthew Lodge back onto the field.
They are really stretching the Broncos at the moment with some HIAs. Matthew Lodge back onto the field, Sam Thaiday back onto the field.
2 plays left in the set, so the Broncos will welcome full set, and then Thaiday on tackle 1 got obliterated by Junior Paulo. What a hit that was.
Oh, that was an amazing hit from Junior Paulo, forcing the ball loose, and now the Raiders pour through the middle of Brisbane's ruck.
And it was Brad Abbey again, and off the back of that, Kotrick is there. Quick play the balls, just killing the Broncos. I don't know that Maguire was at marker nor at the 10. And perhaps get away with one right there. 90 seconds left. Caesar goes to Croker. Canberra score here. They'll blow it wide open. Leading 14 points to 0 and looking likely. Soliola dumps it out the back. Leigh Lewis sees some space. It closed quickly. Last play here for Canberra. In front of the uprights, 10 metres out. Caesar. Austin's there again. Cut out ball. Croker. It was tapped by Isako. So stacked all their players on that right-hand side of the field. Austin goes short. Tarpany wrapped up there in a 3-man tackle. Milford was down low. Glenn and Maguire were there to help out. Just over 30 seconds left as Hodgson finds Paulo. They get a penalty. Croker, though, from next to the uprights. He missed that earlier one, but no mistake this time around. And they lead it by a big margin here. 16 points to 0. Grabbed there by Havili and also Soliola. Milford hit as he passed the ball there by Junior Paulo. That was okay. Glenn plays it. And from Boyd goes to Milford. McCulloch out there, a couple wide of the play the ball. Caesar's done enormously well here to wrap up Nicarima. One of their kicking options tackled on the last. McCulloch gives it to Milford. And he hurries one across, chasing out wide. And there's going to be a penalty here. It should be play on. Well, they blew the whistle, but that was too early. There had to be an advantage there because the ball wasn't too far away from sitting down in the in-goal area. There would have been pitchforks and torches emerging from the grandstands. Here's McCulloch going to Thaiday. The veteran chopped down there by Soliola. An enormous game defensively. See a Soliola. Maguire here. And the spin close to the line. Still trying to dig and get his way across it. He's held up in goal here. A chat there between Maguire and Soliola. Milford showing it. Tarpany not falling for a dummy there. Had eyes only for Anthony Milford, and he rocked him. 4 tackles gone. McCulloch comes back to the middle. Thaiday again it is, who plays it quickly. McCulloch comes back to Sims. Milford over the top. A chance for Oates, who spins. He makes it into the in-goal area. Corey Oates does enormously well.
Yeah, it was smart what he did, wasn't it, Corey? He knew that he couldn't get to the line, so he pulled up. And that meant that 2 of the Raiders defenders went straight past him virtually, and then he just had to spin and get over the line.
An update on Jaden Sewer. He's officially been ruled out finally by the Brisbane medical staff. So the Broncos down to 16 and just a 2-man forward rotation on the bench.
Play and time back on. Corbin Sims back in Raiders territory. McCulloch for Thaiday at the line. Milford to link up with Maguire, but they didn't quite get the timing right now. Maguire is there the second time around, puts a big fend in the face of Elliott Whitehead. The crowd enjoyed that. Roberts is keen suddenly, getting to dummy half. Links up here with Fafita. Playing out there on that right-hand side for Jaden Sewer. And with Sewer gone for the night, he might see the rest of the game out. Here's Milford at the line, grabbing, chasing through. Alex Glenn is there. And the Broncos are gobbling them up. We said they score them in bunches. After all of that, 3rd time's a charm. Mass changes made here for Canberra. One of them an HIA with Joseph Tarpany coming from the field after being left on the ground. Austin there at dummy half. Here's Hodgson. There's Shannon Boyd. Quick tackle here, quick play the ball at least off the back of the legs tackle. Hodgson jumps out, takes them on, and he just sets the record straight. Shannon Boyd with the quick play the ball did the damage, and it opened up for Josh Hodgson. And from beside the uprights, Jared Croker makes this a 10-point game. Goes towards Roberts, who helps Nikorima make the tackle. Whitehead feigns a grubber, then does grubber. Asako cleans it up, can bring it back with interest. He paws down the field. Kotrick coming from behind, wraps him up. What an effort by Nick Kotrick.
Was an exceptional play from Kotrick on the chase, but even better from Asako to pick it up around his ankles.
Roberts wanted a penalty, but the play the ball was played, and there's nobody there at dummy half of the Broncos, so Kotrick was well within his rights to put pressure on Roberts and nab him straight away. What a run by Asako. Under pressure to bring it back from the in-goal area. Threatened to go a long, long way. Mago will play it. Eventually here, stopped by Boyd. Louis around the legs. Hodgson was also there. Last tackle. It's a slow one. Milford goes out the back. Boyd with a bit of space. Oates a chance to clean it up. Picked up instead by Jordan Kahu.
Let's have a look at it here. That's the play. Just couldn't get his hands on the ball, could he, Kotrick? He tried to knock it down. And then Kahu finishes off.
He's looked likely. Since they came back out for the second half, they've been a different team. McCulloch for Maguire. Goes towards Hodgson. Shannon Boyd. He's a woodsman.
He's chopping trees down, Shannon Boyd.
He looked like Peter Foster at the Easter show. Here's Milford in behind them. Milford will score for Brisbane. The brilliance, the magic, the majesty of Milford. To put them in front. He has done it. Play 4, he gets a chance now. Grubbers, Glenn's there again. It's still there, taken dead. Austin was looking towards Oldfield, trying to sell them a dummy. He goes to Kotrick instead. He kicks it out on the full. Oh, Asako drills it low and hard. Ricky Stewart, he's been pretty calm in recent times, but given the enormity of this game and the results, there might well be an explosion coming. Is that it for Canberra? In 2018, they're now 6 points out of the top 8. The Broncos put a huge gap between the top and the bottom of this NRL ladder in 2018. 26 points to 22 after being down 16 points to 0 at halftime.